Hi guys, welcome to Epsons Pro. Welcome to another how-to video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can add or install Search Console with your Squarespace website. So if you don't know what is Google Search Console, Google Search Console is a free tool provided by Google through which if you connect your website, you'll be able to submit indexing request of your website, and the overall measurement and improvement of organic search engine optimization is done by Google Search Console. So it is a really important tool and you should know how you can connect it with Squarespace. I'm going to show you guys 3 ways on how to connect your Squarespace website with Google Search Console. The first being the most hardest way, where you'll be able to connect it with the DNS settings. The second, I'll be able to show you guys how you can add it with the custom code via HTML tag. And the third way is within the Squarespace dashboard, where you can connect super simple with just one click of a button. So these are 3 ways to connect your Squarespace website with Google Search Console. Now let me show you the first way on how you can connect it. So first is by the DNS settings. So let's suppose you have a website and you are already logged into your Google Search Console. In order to add your website to Google Search Console, you need to go to search.google.com and then /search console, or you can simply search in on Google by the name of Google Search Console. So if I type it, Google Search Console, that's what you need to type in Google, and all you have to do is just click on the first link. Once you click on the first link, you will have a page looking up like this, and click on Start Now. And here you see the Search Console, and here you can see that I have my website already installed in Google Search Console. Now, if you want to add a new website with your DNS settings, click on this drop down menu and then click on Add Property. Now here, when you are doing via DNS settings, the verification for Google Search Console, you will need to add your domain name here. I'm doing this for one of my customers, so I thought to create a video for you guys as well, which is electrosafelife.com. So these are the DNS settings of my client's website, which is electrosafelife.com. I'm going to add here electrosafelife.com. And you're seeing here all of the DNS settings. If you're not familiar with the Cloudflare dashboard, that's the Cloudflare which I'm using as a CDN, Content Delivery Network. I'm not going to go over the details for CDN because that's not the topic of the video, but hopefully I'm going to create another video for that. But that's the dashboard of DNS settings within Cloudflare. If you are using cPanel, what you can do here is go to cPanel. So that's one of the cPanel which I have. You will search for DNS, and here you will have the zone editor. Once you click on Zone Editor, you will have your domain name showing up here. And all you have to do is just click on Manage. And here you will click on Add Record to add the record. Now, what record do we need to add? Let's go back to Google Search Console. And after adding the domain here, click on Continue. And here you have the option for different domain registrar. It's automatically detected that I'm using Cloudflare. It might show whatever domain registrar you are using here. It might be GoDaddy, it might be HostGator, or any other domain registrar. I'm going to click on any DNS provider. And here we have the TXT record type, and that is the TXT record property which we need to add. And how are we going to add that? So in Cloudflare, we're going to simply click on Add Record. And then from type, we will search for TXT. And here we will add the rate, right? So here it says at, and we will add the content which is provided here. I'm just going to click on copy and then paste it here. If you want to do it on cPanel, what you will do here is click on Add Record, just like I did here. And then from type, click on TXT and then add the record here and add your domain name here. So that's how you would do that on your cPanel account. I'm currently doing that in Cloudflare because this domain name is in Cloudflare. So I'm going to add this record by clicking on Save here. And here, after adding the TXT record, I'm going to click on Verify. And you can see that our ownership is verified with the website. Now click on Go to Property. And here it's processing the data about organic clicks from your website which you are receiving, and it will show the report within 24 to 48 hours. If you are not familiar with Google Search Console, I have created a detailed video about how to use Google Search Console, how to take out the reports, how to export the reports, and how to actually read the reports via Google Search Console to improve your website SEO. If you want to learn more about Google Search Console, there's a link in the video for the detailed version of the Google Search Console. Okay, that was the first step on how you can connect your Squarespace website with Google Search Console. Now we will move on to the second version. In the second version of Google Search Console installing in Squarespace, you will go to your website dashboard, just like I'm here, and click on website, then click on pages, and from pages go to website tools, and from website tools click on code injection. Now that's where we will add the HTML tag. Now in order to add the HTML tag, you will also need to create a property. So this is my Squarespace website URL. I'm going to copy this Squarespace website URL, go to overview, again click on this drop down and add new property. After adding new property, I'm going to add the URL on this second block here. So when you are verifying it via DNS, you need to add it on the first box here, but when you are verifying it via HTML tag, you need to add it on the second box. So I'm going to paste the website URL. I'm assuming you have your live website URL, not the Squarespace one. I have the free version of Squarespace in order to show you guys how you can install the Google Search Console. Now once you add the URL with the prefix, notice it says URL prefix. Prefix meaning HTTPS or HTTP. Make sure you have the HTTPS version because it's more secure. Okay, once you add the URL here, click on continue. And here you can see it's giving you multiple options. You will go to HTML tag, the second verification method. And from here, you will copy this code by clicking on this copy code button here. And then paste the code in the code injection for header. Once you paste that, click on save. And then click on verify button here. I'm not going to verify this because this is for the updated version. Code injection will not work if you are not using the paid version. As you can see the lock here, if I click on it, it says that this feature is for the paid version. If you're using the free version, it's not going to work for you. Now let's move on to the third and last method, which is the super simple way to install Google Search Console in your Squarespace website. So let's go back to the dashboard. And all you have to do is just click on Analytics. And from here, you will see something like this. It says there is no data available because we have not connected Google Search Console with our Squarespace website. Now let's click on search keywords. And here, all you have to do is just click on connect. Once you clicked on connect, it will give you the option to sign in using your email. I'm going to select my email and then click on continue. And then click on continue again. And that's it. Our Google Search Console is connected with our Squarespace website. You'll be able to see the reports within the Squarespace dashboard, within traffic and analytics. And you can also go to Google Search Console and check all of the reports. So if I go to Google Search Console and search my website, so I'm going to copy this here, which is my Squarespace website URL. Now when I go back to Google Search Console and search the website, you can see that my Squarespace website is already added in the Google Search Console automatically via Squarespace. So that's it for the video, guys. If you want to learn more about Squarespace and you want to learn more about the tips and tricks related to Squarespace, let me know in the comments below. This was the first video related to Squarespace, and I'm going to be creating much more videos related to Squarespace. So if you want to learn more, make sure to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to turn on the notification. Until next video, have a great day.